Hey, what's up guys, this is XX here and I am going to be casting a 1 versus 1. This is going to be a game between our red Zerg player, while Spanishiwa, who's going to be spawning as the red Zerg, I think I said that, in the bottom. And his opponent is going to be MaMe, the blue Protoss, spawning in the top center side, so we're going to have a cross position on the map, who's going to be Metalopolis for this game. So we're going to have a PvC between MaMe, who I've never heard of before. I guess is good, I hope so. But Vile Spanishiwa from Team Vile, you've probably heard of him, and if you have not, I can tell you, he's such a great player with such a unique playstyle. He's a Zerg who doesn't get gas until 40 supply. Well, usually he does that, but he's come up with a real interesting new build that he's just raffle stomped every opponent in so many games right now. He's got such a nice win-loss ratio over the last couple of weeks, and he's just been exploding, and everyone's been casting him, shouting him out over the internet for the past couple of weeks now, so I thought I'd give him a try as well. But yeah, I really like this guy. He's a young kiddo from US or Canada, I guess, and he's going to be facing MaMe, who I don't know anything about. So but we can see that MaMe is going for a standard gateway at his opening. He has scouted his opponent, and I don't think that Spanishiwa knows where MaMe is, but he probably expects him to be cross position, because if he would have been close position, he's probably would have got here so much earlier, and he already scouted his base, so he knows his cross position. You can see his drone scout is immediately at cross position. Take a look at the production tab. We can see that he is going to go spawning pool first, Spanishiwa that is. He's forced to do that. He usually wants to go hatch first, but MaMe has this probe here blocking it, trying to get up a pylon here to block it, and he doesn't. Blocked by the drones again, and even been taken out by those two drones. Nice controllers by Spanishiwa. And you might say that, oh, his name is spelled Spanishiwa, you're saying Spanishiwa, you're saying it wrong. Well, I've checked that, and it's actually pronounced Spanishiwa with 2 I's, it almost sounds like. So I'm doing it right, don't hate. But you know, hate's gonna hate anyways. So yeah, but we have warp gate technology researching for MaMe, and I don't know if you have seen the last not last patch notes, but the new ones that Blizzard is thinking of patching, the 1.3.3 patch. They're going to nerf warp gate technology to a research time of 180 seconds. That is going to be huge, and it will just be so annoying for a Protoss player. So that will definitely be interesting if that is going to be patched or not. But anyways, we can see that Spanishiwa has got his expansion up and running, but not fully running, but it is up, and he's got that inject with his queen. You can see we are 5 minutes into the game, and he hasn't got any gas whatsoever yet, and so no Zergling speed, just putting up some pressure with the Zerglings. Just one Starking Garter here, but while that was happening, he managed to get a drone by with using that clicking on the minerals trick, which if you use a worker and click on a mineral patch, they basically move through all enemy units or friendly units that are put on hold position. So that is a trick to use if you want to get into a Protoss walling like this. But wow, Spanishiwa has 4 spine crawlers on way, but this is actually a part of his build, getting a lot of spine crawlers and a lot of queens. As of now, he's not getting any queens because of all those spine crawlers, but getting a lot of static defense, or defense in general, with all that money he has saved up. And somewhere around 40 supply, he is going to go for all those geysers at once. Let's see if he does that anytime soon, or he'll just sit there and not do that and make me look like a total noob. But anyway, moving on to the Protoss base, we can see that he's starting his Nexus and he's also getting a massive Stalker army with his Warp Gate technology finish and that safe 3-gate int expansion. Just now going to grab his second gas, and here it goes. Spanishiwa grabbing all 4 geysers at the same time. He's safe behind all those 4 spine crawlers at the moment. So he just knows exactly what he's doing. And as soon as his are finished, I believe he's going to put 3 drones in everyone. You can see 3 there, 3 there, 3 there, and 3 there. So this is just a crazy build that he has worked out. And he's also going to go for a sneak expansion on the right side. And this is not going to be spotted by the pros for a very, very long time, I can assure you. Because very rarely will you scout with a ground unit up here in this stage of the game, and you will most likely not go for air because of what units he has and that he wants to get his expansion up and running, and the fact that he also is more warping in a Twilight Council. So this is great play by Spanishiwa, getting an expansion over there, and then you can just build up a massive amount of units, and the Protoss didn't even know where they came from, or didn't even expect them. And you also think that he has Spanishiwa onto base. He has forced him onto base because he has a pro patrolling here to see when this expansion kicks in, and he also has a pylon here to see, but he is getting suspicious. He is going to scout up here and see the expansion, because a Protoss, a Zerg will usually take his third around the 8, 9 or 10 minute mark, 11 at his latest. So he was getting a bit suspicious when he didn't see the Zerg taking his third. So going to put a prox pylon back here in the smoke, and both players are just pausing this game like crazy, but they're friendly. They're letting each other pause and stuff like that. Now we can see the metabolic boost is going up for Spanishiwa at around the 10 minute mark. So, and also getting that +1 armor for his ground units. And he also has an overseer in his base. I saw the red dot and I thought this was a bunch of Zerglings sneaking around, but no, it was not. So sorry for getting excited there. He also has a prox pylon over here, so that could be used for sandwiching the Zerg, and also scouting for when the Zerg comes around here. So pylons are always good to have as a Protoss all around the map. Also going to put a pylon here, which indicates that he's most likely going to go for this Nexus anytime soon. But look at the map, how many Zerglings are just streaming in here, and he's making is researching Burrow and the +1 attack for the Zerglings, which make them so much more devastating before with that armor as well. You're also going to get for Burrows and Infestors with the Pathogen Gland, so probably going to start some Infestors. Jesse has 4 on the way, as long with the +2 attack for the Zerglings, and as well as all other ground units that are melee for the Zerg. You know, I like this. He has the double Evo chamber to allow for those fast upgrades, which his economy is just now going to skyrocket as soon as he's get this third saturated, because all he's been making is Zerglings and drones, so he'll have a lot of money to spend, because he haven't teched anywhere yet. He's just on layer tech, and the only thing he's getting for the layer tech is the Infestors. And so look at all those Zerglings. That is 4 control groups full of Zerglings. And still, MaMe hasn't secured his third yet, so it's about time he does that. He has his wall and set up nice and smooth here, but he has a nice army here with a lot of Stalkers and Zealots. But Spanishiwa is going to come in with his vest, probably going to fungal growth all those light units on MaMe. We say 1 fun growth goes down, and nice force fields from MaMe. Spanishiwa should probably back out of this. He cannot take this on with all those Zerglings and all those ranged Stalkers, but the fun growth are just doing a nice job for Spanishiwa. He's just going to fun growth once more and then going to move out. He could burrow, but he doesn't want to reveal his burrow tech, I assume. And also has high tech on the way, along with the neural parasite and upgrading like crazy. So Spanishiwa is just all over the place. And we have some warpings here for MaMe, so probably thought he could be sneaky and take out this expansion without Spanishiwa knowing it, but guess what, he's just going to run right by and lose 300 minerals all for nothing. I don't think he killed any Zergling there. And MaMe also has his upgrade going. He is on double forge. I do love the double forge. I have a crush on the double forge. Just so smooth to get us upgrades nice and quick when you have a great economy going. And talking about great economy, look at that. Spanishiwa is producing 24 Zerglings and 22 Banelings, and look at how much money he has. He's got a problem of keeping them low, but now he's been able to do that because he is supply block. No, he was supply block for a short while, but he has such a hard time to spending all his money. Now he's going to go for Speedling and Baneling without the Baneling speed, but Banelings are still good against those light units, which are the Zealots, and the Banelings are actually going to go here and try to what it seems to be like blow up this base entirely, but let's see about that. Our pro player knows about this because of that proxy pylon of his, so he will be ready with all his units here. Probably no, he's going to move into his main and then move out again. Now here comes the Zerg up on the front, and Vayne is going to blast away all those units. Wow, look at how fast they died, and the Zerg is going to swoop in and kill off this cannon. And no, they're going to leave it there with 3 measly HP. But look at this, we have the +3 armor for the Zerglings, we have the +3 attack for the Zerglings, and we have the Adrenal Glands on the way. So look at this build the Spanishiwa is going. These Zerglings are just going to be so good. If he gets a nice fungal growth on this army and a nice round, look at this. This is exactly what I'm talking about. The Stalkers really have to blink around if they're going to, but no, the fungal growth prevent them from blinking anyway. So Spanishiwa is just playing this so good, and even borrowing his infestors to save them. But not many Zerglings arming, but look at this, just for the swarm, putting a face on that expression. Really swarming in with all his Zerglings, and Spanishiwa can't do much. And MaMe can't do much, and he's forced to GG out of this game. So great play there by Spanishiwa, just going with Zergling, Baneling, Infestor, which proved to be very, very successful and strong against the Protoss. Even morphing in a ton of Banelings here because he can. But anyways, a nice game. I'm going to be signing out, so this is it. I hope you guys enjoyed. I'll see you guys next cast.